quarterbacks won't. He's not afraid to take chances.
Dumps it underneath to Kobe Hamilton. Slipping past the linebackers of the lineup on first down. Mix up that time, and it's held by Wilson for the Razorbacks. Wilson again, same shallow cross, same result. First down, a pickup.
Stadium knows Arkansas is going to try and find a way to get the football to him. You see right there the crossing pattern, and you can also see that LSU was in position.
Ringo, the motion man out of the backfield, and they go to Dennis Johnson, the safety valve, breaking a couple of tackles inside the 30. Move him around a little bit. They were hoping he could shadow Hamilton much of the day. There's Kobe Hamilton again. This time he's wrapped up
remotely from week to week.
They go empty. Quick pass down the sideline. That's McKay.
Good quick decision by Tyler Wilson out to the flat, and good, just a really nice feel on the outside by Mikhail McKay, the freshman who, by the way, Coach Paul Petrino told us he has really taken a jump the last couple weeks, but nice move right there, making the open field.
Flush from the pocket, plenty of room for Tyler Wilson.
It's a very good athletic LSU defense. Tyler Wilson did not see what he liked up the field, decided to tuck it and run. Showed that he has the mobility to make you pay with his feet if you take away what he's got up the field.
In red zone, Arkansas scored a touchdown 52% of its trips into the red zone. Ninth in the conference. Johnson, nice move. Gets it down to the 2-yard line before being knocked out of bounds. That's a gain of 7.
Minus 17 in turnover differential this year. That's one of the very worst in the country. Right there, you make another good play. Dennis Johnson gets physical. That ball gets popped out of there.
A celebrated recruit out of Houston, Texas, that had not had the kind of numbers that perhaps many would have thought. That pass is going to be underthrown and picked off by guess who? Darrell Simon, who limped off the field a few moments ago. And this return is going to bring LSU into the garden spot.
You got Demetrius Wilson, number 81, running down the sideline. You see all the time it took Tyler Wilson to get rid of this football. Just too long developing for him to get rid of that football.
And get such a quick start off the defensive front. That quick out pattern is complete to Johnson. No units up to Breeze. Models his career after Breeze. That's a pretty good guy to emulate. Again, the shallow cross has been the most successful.
Coming across the field, he's going to come all the way across. They have a double cross, one going each way, and you can see the confusion that it creates. And look at LSU. They got a bunch of LSU Tigers running into each other, trying to figure out who's. They're going to try and find ways to take him out of the ballgame.
And the swing pass again to Dennis Johnson. LSU so aggressive, they overrun the play, and then finally
troubles that have really plagued him, but well, he looked good there that last play.
Wilson looking for a streaking receiver down the side. I'll cut you some slack. 3rd and 7 for Wilson. Beautiful pass, but it's behind him, but catchable.
You know, I think this is a pretty darn good throw to him. You're going to see right here, that ball hits Kobe Hamilton right in the numbers. I think Kobe Hamilton, he knew there was a lot of yellow helmets coming toward him. He was trying to get down before the hit, and I don't.
Arkansas stopped LSU on down. Here comes pressure from Mentor. 3rd down and 4. Is the out pattern complete?
Well, Paul Petrino told us the 2 matchups he liked one-on-one coverage were Craig Loston and Eric Reed, the other safety. Both those guys he felt
a lot of help. On 2nd down. Flush from the pocket. Wilson sees Mentor and decides to slide and death shy of the first down.
Well, the pressure up the field was from Barkevius Mingo and LeVar Edwards, but Tyler Wilson sensed it.
3rd down and less than a yard. Out of the shotgun, and again that crossing pattern is tipped, and a flag is down. Mentor was
down. He was looking up Kobe Hamilton all the way right there. Great. You see him grabbing right there at the hip. That's enough to get that flag thrown because it'll. In fact, it's one of the top in the SEC.
A much better day than they did a few weeks ago against South Carolina. As that ball is tipped at the tackle, got his big mid up there.
I think Tyler Wilson is lucky this ball was deflected because again, there you see the big hand going up. right there by Ferguson, but LSU.
First and 10 for the Razorbacks. Kyle Davis is the lone setback, and that pass is again the crossing pattern's been there for Kobe Hamilton all day. And he's ahead to the 40
before they go into halftime.
Pass is incomplete.
He would have seen this cover. Watch right here up the seam. It's a complete bust in the coverage by LSU.
You think?
Right over the top there, you see the middle of the field was wide open.
Oh. Here comes the blitz. From the outside, the pass incomplete. Thrown by.
Try and make some big yards against this football team.
1 and 4 on third down conversions.
Notice that it was that late of a hit. I don't think that's roughing the passer.
I think they're going to get him for the above the shoulder with the head up.
Launched himself.
Yep.
And the passer is too late.
Yes.
That was just a little bit too vicious, I guess.
Speaking of vicious, how about that hit? 5 wide receiver set for the Razorbacks. Right down the middle.
Was making a mistake throwing it down the middle of the field. You see what great position Minter's in right there. He's perfectly positioned to make a play on that football. He just didn't look back, and he did have the
17 seconds left. A couple of key penalties here against LSU. Was drawn the line. That ball appeared to be tipped.
He's mad. The coaches didn't trust him to get snapped.
30 of the 51 yards on this drive have been by way of penalty. Wilson. That pass is their team out there for the field goal try.
Well, it's an incomplete pass, so they got the full 40-second clock. But that was a terrible.
Trips receivers up to the top of your screen. Dennis Johnson, the lone setback. And there's that crossing pattern again. And you know what, Kobe?
Coming across the field, he knows that those guys are looking for him. And that's going to be a big hit to cash in and make something good happen.
This field goal hurt, too, at the end of the half, especially. Hamilton on a quick curl.
Holes out there, you got to take advantage of them.
Pass out to Hamilton.
Well, this is where I think Paul Petrino has done a great job all year. You know that LSU is focused on Kobe Hamilton. Opportunities for your best playmaker.
7 and 1. Well, they flooded the zone, and it was wide open for Johnson.
That's what I'm talking about.
Backfield is going to be right here coming out of the flat, but everybody else is running crossing routes. They catch LSU looking for the crossing routes. They don't cover the flat. Look, there's nobody out there. They're all looking up those people coming across the field. That's a great adjustment by Arkansas offensively and Paul Petrino.
Hamilton is in the slot. Instead, he throws, really, I think, intended. Kel McKay up at the top of your screen. Wilson. Decides to tuck it. He takes it inside.
But this is LSU is very good in the red zone. 70% of the time they hold their opponents to either a field goal or nothing. There's nobody open across the board. Good decision by Tyler Wilson to try and make something happen with his feet.
Wilson. And Wilson flushed from the pocket ahead for a
number 57 comes up the field on the outside right there. And he's athletic enough to come back in and make the play.
Nice running start to that completion to Hamilton.
On the move, just kind of flicked it there, gave his player a chance to make the play. And Kobe Hamilton, what a great catch. That was Simon on the coverage. Really had good.
Tim. Tyler Wilson as we come back to live action passes. Caught. Touchdown.
This day go without a fight. Makes a nice throw to McHale McKay. Spectacular throw and catch, and you had Collins on the coverage in good position. That was freshman on true freshman. Right here at the top of the screen, you had McHale McKay on Jalen Collins. Great job by Tyler Wilson identifying the man coverage to get the ball up quick. McKay runs right by him. Paul Petrino.
You get a feeling that Niall Davis, along with his partner, Tyler Wilson, by Jalen Collins.
Well, and I think Niall Davis is also trying to maybe raise the expectation level for himself. Next quarter ball club. They've outscored their opponents 107-55 in the fourth quarter this year.
Wilson in some trouble, has to unload it. And the general.
That was a big-time shot from Barkevious Mingo to Tyler Wilson as well. You see him buying some time in the pocket there, realizes he's got nowhere to go, and it's not a good feeling when you see a big defensive end bearing down on you like Barkevious Mingo.
Carolina was pretty good.
A man by the name of Clowney.
Yes, indeed. That pass is caught at midfield, and it's Davis again. Play fake to Davis. Beautifully thrown. Caught down the sidelines. Inside the
Love the call. Play action on a situation where everybody thinks they're going to run the football up in there. That was Jonathan Williams down the sideline. Coverage was Ronald Martin. He bit on the play action so hard it was an easy throw by Paul Petrino and John L. Smith.
empty backfield. Wilson throws. He's got his man Hamilton at the pylon.
Well, great job of improvising by Tyler Wilson again, coming back and finding Kobe Hamilton. Surprise.
Back. Out of the power eye, really, they play fake again. Now the toss, and it's incomplete. Intended to
pull the element of surprise with Morgan Linton.
Oh,
and you see right there.
Yep.
Helmet hit the ground, shoulder hit the ground. That was Simon on the tackle.
With Davis dotting it. Fade in motion. It's a sneak. I don't know. I don't think so.
But he needed to get about a half a yard.
How about that penetration by that defensive front?
Great penetration there. We can't see where the football is. Or the bottom line is, where is the
protecting the football has been the problem for Arkansas this year. On the flat, it's Davis. Gets away from one. Simon hauls him down at the third.
Yeah, he landed hard on his head. You watch that Eugene just takes his legs out right from under him, and again, that head into the turf right there.
And as cold as it is, and is ushered to the sidelines. 2nd and 9. Over the middle and incomplete. Reed really popped. Was there to deliver the goods.
Yeah, this is one that if Tyler Wilson puts that ball in the numbers, I think Brent.
3 for 9 on third down conversions today. There he is again, incomplete.
A little bit underthrown, 2 in a row. I don't think it was tipped. Didn't look like it. And that's a ball that actually could have been caught by Brandon Mitchell. A little bit low.
I think his own knee knocked it away.
Might have been.
Yeah.
Looked like he definitely got.
On the quick hitch, his style is
to stabilize this offense.
It looks as though Brandon Mitchell's become his favorite target as a wide receiver, other than maybe Lyle Davis as a running back. He was ahead to and may have to first out on first down. Pressure again, this time coming from Ferguson. Yards for Davis. Most productive he's been all season. That pass thrown outside, incomplete. 3rd down and 10. Huge play here for the Razorbacks. Wilson decides to tuck it, but he does slide down at the 40.
Have the short completions over the middle, keep the clock running.
Just 3 rushing for LSU. Hamilton's got it and is ahead to the 29. 2nd and 3. That pass is caught.
Stayed in bounds to stay in bounds to try and avoid the hit.
53 seconds left. Incomplete. Pass was on
at the right time.
Let's see what John Chavis decides to dial up here on 2nd down. Wilson intended for Mitchell. That was overthrown a bit. And
stop the clock on the outside.
3rd and 10. Dennis Johnson, the lone setback. Wilson's pass was batted down.
On the field right now.
6 defensive backs for the Tigers. Pass is caught. That's Mitchell. He does have the first down.
The first down was the #1 priority.
Wilson needs some help and decides instead to step
the end zone, or you take a completion, try to get yourself closer to the end zone.
Over the middle, the pass is caught. inside the 20.
They're playing it. They're not playing the same type of defense in this situation. They're playing prevent, where they're just trying to keep the ball in front of them in the middle of the field. It was a nice throw and catch. It gives them one shot at the end zone.
Yeah.
Been Kobe Mitchell the whole time.
Wilson, his last throw as a quarterback in Arkansas, incomplete. Part of the Razorbacks on that final drive.
They fought their guts out right here. Tyler Wilson, you know, you're in a situation where you just don't have many options. Somebody's got to make a play. That was Mikhail McKay, who we